Hi everybody, Nicole Begley here from Hair of the Dog. Thanks for joining me. I get a lot of questions about how I set a custom white balance with my photography. So I wanted to create this quick video for you to give you my little tips and tricks and how to set a custom white balance on a Canon camera. So first of all, my secret weapon for white balance is this little sucker. It's called an Expo Disc, and then it's just this little thing right here on the string. So the Expo Disc is fantastic. So what you do is you take this and you put it right on the end of your lens. It has some thread so it can kind of screw right on. Now, before you're like, oh my gosh, do I have to get one for every lens size? I just get one for my largest lens, and then you can just hold it on top of the other lenses to get your custom white balance. So what this card does is that when you take a picture, this kind of blocks out the light to make it 18% gray, which is fantastic. You can set your perfect little white balance then in any situation. So how you actually use it is you turn your camera on, and if I was photographing somebody right over there in that direction, then I would stand where I'm going to be to take my photograph. I would put my camera up and I would figure out what exposure I need to capture my subject right over there. And then I would walk over to where my subject is standing, turn around, face where I was shooting, put this over my lens, and then just take a picture. Now, if you're using back button focus, super easy. You just put that on, take a picture. If you have your focus set to your shutter button, you're going to have to sometimes swap your lens to manual focus so that it will take the picture. Because there's nothing in here for your camera to grab focus on, if you have your focus on your shutter button, then it might just have your lens going back and forth looking for a place to grab focus and won't want to take the picture. So that's just your quick workaround for that. So anyway, so then you take that picture, and then on the back of your camera, it's going to look like this. And then you just want to make sure that your camera is set on custom white balance, which is an icon that looks like this. And then you go into your menu. So you hit menu and you go into, it's actually, at least on my Canon 1DX, the very first section of the menu settings. It's underneath the camera. And there's white balance up top where you can change what white balance mode you're in. Again, you want custom. And then you just go to set white balance. You hit set, and it is going to show that image that you just took. It's basically going to pull any of those images that are all gray from this, and you just choose select image on card, and then you just hit set again, and it says custom white balance selected. So as you can see, it's very quick, it's very easy, and it's something that I use in almost all of my sessions to create pretty perfect white balance right out of the gate. So you can say goodbye to those days sitting on the computer trying to figure out exactly where you need that white balance and tint, and instead start with a really great starting point and then just tweak a little bit as needed for taste. Once you get used to doing this, it takes literally 2 seconds. And if the light's the same where your subject is and where you are and you're shooting with a super long lens, you don't need to walk over there. You just want to make sure that wherever you turn around to set your white balance with the card, with the Expo Disc, that you're in the same light that your subject's going to be in. So anyway, I hope you guys found this helpful. If you're looking for more pet photography tips, go ahead and hit subscribe right under this button. You can check out all of our post-processing tutorials and other tutorials on business here on the Hair of the Dog page. And you can also check out hairofthedogacademy.com for more pet photography resources. See you there.